On est là. It's vlog day 734.
Morning. It is my birthday. Hello! I made it another year. My Airbnb hosts were really kind because there was a little bit of a... Basically, I guess normally they would meet me and introduce me to the apartment, but they couldn't because stuff happened, so they left my keys at a coffee shop, and they were very kind to buy me a coffee at that coffee shop. But because my plane was delayed by like 4 hours, it was not coffee time by the time I got back. A little bit late. So I'm gonna go collect that coffee now, and then head down to the water and get on a boat, and then ride a boat around. I don't know why this is like my boat simulation motion, but this is what I got. Kind of wishing I would have gotten more sleep now, realizing how ridiculous I must look. Anyways, lack of sleep aside, and need for coffee. I just didn't sleep super well. The sun kind of hit me right in the face in the morning, and I don't know, just kind of toss and turn. So, all of that aside, let's go get on a boat. A huge cup of coffee. Morning. Now that we've seen the mini Louvre, I was gonna say, so since today's my birthday, I want to spend some time reflecting on the last year, and specifically all the good things that happened this last year, which I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to remember half of them. But to cap that off, or to start us off, I was really hoping that today, as like a birthday wish, present, whatever, that I would actually end up getting to cross the next goal on Patreon, so we can unlock the European travel goal. And we just did that. I didn't even have to bring it up. Thanks to Marisol. Thank you so much for, wow, so she just pushed us over the top, which is really, really great. Between her and Susan, who were both incredibly generous and upped their pledges, I'll be unlocking that poll here today. So I'm really excited for that. If you've been thinking about jumping on Patreon and you feel like wishing me a happy birthday by doing so, I will not be offended. It's absolutely changed my life, and that's something that we'll cover today, I am sure. On a bench while I wait for the boat. The boat's just down here. I'm not waiting for the boat, I'm waiting for the timing. You don't want to be the one that shows up too early. They want you to be there early, but like too early? Don't want to be that. So I'm just responding to comments and messages and whatever else. Sorry I'm way behind. Like I said, this is still a work trip, and even though it's my birthday, still working a little bit. I try to work a little bit less, but you know, gotta do some work, especially when people are like, when the Patreon, that blew my mind. Okay, reflections. One of the old man pieces of wisdom that I was going to give yesterday on the travel front is when traveling, if you even remotely think you need to use the restroom and you see a restroom, just take it, use it. Otherwise, you might end up on a boat in a harbor for an hour and wishing you had to do it. Not that I just did that or anything. I might have just snuck into a really nice hotel though, and hotels are great. You can turn that into a tip as well, because hotels are amazing for that. They don't know who is actually staying at the hotel and who's not. If it's a big enough lobby, just walk on in, use the restroom, walk back out. Now I just totally sold myself out. Anyways, the last year has been fantastic, really. I mean, a year ago it was very, very stressful. Exactly a year ago, my birthday last year, I was in like a world of stress. I was between seasons on my vlog. I was struggling just to survive, barely making ends meet. And now, a year later, I'm able to make a few random trips just to fulfill a self-imposed goal of getting to 40 countries before the end of this season of my vlog. And what a crazy difference in life that is. It's insane. It looks a lot like the boat from the pictures. I gotta actually figure out where I'm supposed to go now. Yeah, there they are. Hey Captain is the name of the company I'm going out with today. I don't really know what to expect, but the boats look kind of nice from the pictures, and I figured, you know, seeing this place from the water would probably be really pleasant. Let's give it a go. Apparently the trick was to find the blue van. The captain will pick us up here, Captain, and then head out into the harbor, or the canals. I don't know where we're going. What's up, Captain?
What's up? Are you ready?
Yeah, for sure.
and I just got to get my land legs again. That was really fun. Molly, the guide, was lovely and pointed me in the direction of a massive food truck area, apparently called Reffen. I'm gonna hop on a ferry and go there and have lunch. I think that sounds good. I'm really ready to eat. I'll take the next one. All right, let's find the street food. That took a while. I'm starving. This is an intense spot for lunch. Basically got off the ferry, walked around, made a U around, like, I don't know if it was a canal or what you would call that over there. Very industrial. And supposedly there's just a lot of good food over here. I'm excited for that. I'm hungry. I was thinking about this the other day, that I'm so happy that I'm in a spot now where I went from like literally only being able to have like a demi baguette for breakfast and a banana and, you know, buying food when I got tipped doing bike tours last year to being in a spot where I can't go crazy. I couldn't pay rent if I had to yet, but I'm fine. Like, I can buy food, eat, good to go. I don't know, it's like, what a crazy life change it's been, and largely due to Patreon and the growth of the YouTube channel, and it's really exciting. I wish I had a bike right now. Could get around so much faster. We'll be going back in there in a minute. I'm suffering from choice paralysis all of a sudden. Come back. Yeah. What was it? Marinated pork fillet? What? Yes. I mentioned it was my birthday and they just gave them to me for free. That was a good birthday present. Thank you very much. Go, if you're ever in Copenhagen, you got to check these guys out. I'll make sure to post their faces on here even more. Can't wait to eat these. I need a drink and shade because I'm gonna burn if I stay out in the sun too much longer. Happy birthday to me indeed, wow. I bought them a quick thank you beer for my birthday nachos, and then I'll go sit down and eat finally.
All right.
Gracias.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a good one. I'll get a beer for myself after I eat. Decided to go for an iced coffee instead of beer because, you know, it's early. I'm by myself. Gonna go for a walk through. Hold on a second. Okay, one birthday beer, and then I gotta go for a walk through the hippie commune before I head back to edit this. Just a small one. Another thing that's good to know about this place is that it's cards only. The brewery here, Mikkeller, is the only place that takes cash, I think. The rest of them, all only cards, which could be a problem. We'll find out if I'm getting charged for that or not. Highly recommended. All right, I'm gonna walk through Christiania, I don't know, I'm not sure how to say it, but it's the free state that exists within Copenhagen. Like, it's its own lawless hippie commune. Not gonna take any photos in there because apparently they will break your stuff if they see you taking photos. They sell weed there, among possibly other drugs. So I'm gonna walk through, try not to piss off any hippie drug dealers and get my camera broken, and you know, let you know what it's like on the other side. Taking a lot longer to get to the hippie commune than expected. So in the meantime, other things I'm grateful for this year, I got to go to something like 8 new countries this year, something like that. 8-ish, 9-ish, I don't remember. I'm doing a really bad job of counting these, so that's really cool. 2 VidCons. Got to go to New Orleans, where I'd never been before. The VidCon in California was really cool. Never been to that before, so that was really neat. Made a lot of really good friends this year. I met Pullman this year, which is really, really good. Among a lot of other people, I probably shouldn't name names because then I'm going to start leaving people out, so we'll just leave it at that. But really grateful for all the new friends that I've made, the new places I've gotten to go, new foods I've gotten to try. I don't know, it's been a very, very full year, and thankfully it's well documented because obviously my memory is not working the best. It gets a little bit overwhelming. It's hard to remember. Got to see my family more than I expected this year too. Surprised them just recently, which is really good. And I'm just generally very, very grateful for the upward tick and getting to a place finally where I'm not waiting for the other foot to drop, the other boot to drop, so to speak. Like, I'm actually starting to feel like, oh, maybe things are gonna work out as long as I keep working out for humanity in general. Can't be exempted from that if things go sideways anytime soon. All right, finally entering hippie town. I'm gonna put my phone away now. So there's stories about them like actually taking people's cameras and breaking them. I don't want that to be my story, so I'm gonna cut it out now. That was like part hippie commune, part post-apocalyptic pseudo-society. Interesting to see them building themselves back up after whatever zombie apocalypse struck. The first thing that you walked by, or that I walked by at least, actual shipwrecks that have been turned into housing for people that don't even have electricity half the time, or at all. Super primitive, apparently. That was interesting. And then the rest of it was like, yeah, I don't know, if you can imagine hippies building a town. Lots of broken down bicycles, everything painted in rainbow colors, smells like weed everywhere you go. It's about what you'd expect, but with that post-apocalyptic flair, for sure. Gonna try and get some work done actually this afternoon, and then we'll go out and try to find the mulled wine that won the Patreon food poll, and we'll just figure it out from there. I should probably get some water, I'm really thirsty. I bought a little Metro card. Feels so official. I want to start like an actual collection of kits per country. Like, here's the kit you need to go to this country. So every time I go anywhere, I've got like my Metro card and currency and electrical plugs, everything. Adapters, I mean. You know what I mean? I don't know, I just think it'd be cool. Very secret agent-esque. No extra passports though. That's illegal. I just got a bunch of work done, which is good, and a lot of my edit, and I need to eat food. All I've had to eat today, I had a little pain au chocolat with my coffee, and then that little, you know, bowl of nacho goodness. That's it. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna head downtown, and I'm gonna try and also find the glog. I looked it up. The best is supposed to be at this place, which is where I'm gonna go next. So I'm gonna go down there, try to find that. Well, maybe not directly next. We'll go down there, we'll see what kind of food is around. It's in like the Old Town area, I think. Somewhere central-ish. I'm learning. I'm figuring this out. If you're watching this, you're from Copenhagen, please forgive me for my ignorance. Let's go. In a classic moment of I shouldn't have trusted the internet. Turns out they only serve it when it's cold outside. So only wintertime. Mulled wine in the winter makes a lot of sense. I've read that it was available, you know, year-round. I've read incorrectly, or was informed incorrectly. Curly fries with garlic aioli? Yes, please. I think I'll get a drink down here. This is the party street, apparently. That's what they told me. When I asked where a good spot to get a drink was, they're like, just walk down the street forever. You know, find something. It's definitely kind of dead right now. We'll see if it comes to life. I might just go back towards my place, edit, maybe get a beer at Mikkeller, and then get some real sleep tonight, because I didn't sleep enough last night, so tonight is the night. Happy birthday, sleep. If you like this, please do subscribe. And again, if you're into the Patreon thing, like if you want to be a part of this, it makes, that's the only reason this is possible. Like for me to travel, make videos outside of Paris, different parts of the world, moving about. So if you enjoyed this, you want to be a part of it and enable it to go further and vote on where I go in Europe very soon, jump on over to Patreon. That'd be great. And I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for a little bit more of Copenhagen.